Welcome to the ASX 200 closing bell for Thursday, March 12, 2026. This session recap is brought to you by V2U Research, your partner in precision market analysis. It was a challenging session today, with the S&P ASX 200 index closing at 8,629 sales hour, dropping over 114 points or 1.31% for the day. This marks a 3.48% fall over the past 5 trading days, though the index remains broadly unchanged on a year-to-date basis. Sentiment was cautious today as geopolitical tensions in the Middle East continued to rattle global energy markets, erasing an estimated $40 billion from the ASX 200's market value. A strong rebound in crude oil prices weighed heavily on broader equities, as Brent and WTI pushed back above $90 per barrel. Concerns regarding global supply disruptions were at the forefront of traders' minds, adding significant pressure to the market's risk-on appetite. Adding to the volatility were reports that the U.S. government might release more oil from strategic reserves in an effort to stabilize prices. From a technical perspective, the index managed to hold above a key support level near 8,183.2, which remains critical for the bulls. On the upside, market participants are keeping a close eye on the 8,940.3 level, which acts as the immediate ceiling for any relief rally. The 14-day relative strength index sits at approximately 37.04, confirming that current momentum remains relatively weak. Overall, price action reflects soft, near-term sentiment driven by rising energy costs, persistent inflation concerns, and broader global developments. Navigating these macro headwinds requires precise data. At V2U Research, we provide the deep dive analysis needed to identify these pivots early. Market breadth was overwhelmingly negative today, with 10 of the 11 sectors closing lower across the board. Information technology was the biggest laggard, tumbling 3.45% as growth stocks felt the heat from rising bond yields. A-REITs also struggled, shedding 2.55%, while the materials sector declined 1.6% amidst cooling commodity demand. Healthcare and financials weren't far behind, both closing nearly 1.5% lower for the session. Consumer discretionary fell 1.11%, while consumer staples showed a bit more resilience, only dipping 0.42%. Bucking the trend, the energy sector was the clear standout, gaining an impressive 2.08% on the back of higher crude prices. Coal producers were among the major beneficiaries of the commodity price surge, led by a massive rally in Yancoal, Australia. Yancoal rose over 10.4%, while Whitehaven Coal followed suit with a robust 6.66% gain for the day. On the flip side, IperionX and SiteMinder were hit hard, recording the largest declines of the day at 14.3% and 8.1%, respectively. Spotting these divergent sectors is key to managing risk. V2U Research helps you separate the noise from the signal in these volatile swings. Technology stocks locally followed the lead of their global peers, continuing to face heavy pressure as a growth stock sell-off intensified. Gold prices eased slightly as ongoing inflation concerns increased the market's expectation for tighter monetary policies ahead. Liontown Resources slipped just over 0.5% after reporting a first-half loss, despite showing strong underlying revenue growth. In contrast, Collins Foods, the KFC operator in Australia, climbed 5.196% after unveiling aggressive expansion plans for the German market. Looking ahead to tomorrow, keep an eye on WiseTech, Guzman y Gomez, and Car Group as they trade ex-dividend, potentially impacting the index. Global eyes are also turning to the U.S. for initial jobless claims and GDP data, which will provide vital clues on the health of the world's largest economy. The U.S. GDP report is the broadest measure of economic activity and will be the primary indicator for global market sentiment this week. With so much data on the horizon, V2U Research keeps you informed with regular updates, educational content, and tactical market insights. If you found this ASX market wrap valuable, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications for all our latest updates. We want to hear from you. Share your stock watch list in the comments and let us know which ASX stocks you're tracking this week. Remember to trade responsibly and manage your risk carefully. The information provided here is for educational purposes only. Thank you for watching the ASX 200 Closing Bell Report. For deeper insights, visit our website and join the V2U Research community today. We'll see you in the next market update. Good luck with your trading session.
Disclaimer: the information contained in this publication is general in nature and has been prepared without taking into account your objectives, financial situation, or needs. It is provided by Titan Securities, holder of Australian Financial Services, license number 307040. It is not intended to constitute personal financial advice. Investing and trading involve risk, and past performance is not a reliable indicator of future performance. You should consider your own objectives, financial situation, and needs before acting on any information contained herein. You should also read our financial services guide and, where relevant, the product disclosure statement and target market determination issued by the product provider. These documents are available upon request. Titan Securities accepts no liability for any loss or damage arising from reliance on this information.